The wind carried the scent first, musky, sharp, unmistakable. Kale the mountain goat froze mid-step on the narrow scree slope, ears swiveling toward the tree line below. 5 shapes moved through the shadows, gray and low, spreading out with the patient discipline of hunters who had done this before. The wolf pack had found him. Kale's heart hammered, but his hooves knew this mountain better than his fear did. He turned uphill, driving his powerful hindquarters into the loose rock, sending a spray of pebbles cascading down toward his pursuers. The lead wolf, a scarred gray female the others called Sura, snarled and broke into a run, and the rest of the pack followed like a single gray wave. The chase began in earnest. Kale cut sideways across the slope, choosing a path no wolf would dare follow. A narrow ledge barely wider than his own hooves, clinging to the cliff face 200 feet above a rocky gorge. He'd walked this ledge 100 times since he was a kid, learning its every crack and outcrop. The wolves hesitated at its edge, snarling, pacing. But Sura didn't stop. She was younger, hungrier, more reckless than the rest. She leapt onto the ledge, claws scrabbling for purchase on stone never meant for paws. Kale didn't run further. He turned. This was his mountain. His balance was true, his center of gravity built for exactly this kind of madness. Vertical, narrow, impossible. He lowered his head, curved horns catching the afternoon light, and stamped once, hard, against the rock. Sura lunged. Kale pivoted at the last instant, letting her momentum carry past him, and drove his shoulder into her flank. Not a killing blow, but enough. Enough to unbalance a predator standing where predators were never meant to stand. She scrabbled, yelped, and threw her weight backward toward solid ground instead of the drop, retreating in a spray of loose stone, ears flat, tail low. The rest of the pack watched from the base of the cliff, and something shifted in their posture. This ledge was not worth it. This goat was not worth it. Sura backed away fully now, put distance between herself and the drop, and let out a long, frustrated howl. One by one, the pack turned and melted back into the tree line, already thinking of easier prey grazing in the valley below. Kale stood alone on the ledge as the mountain wind rose around him, cold and clean. His legs trembled, not from fear now, but from the aftermath of it, the flood of adrenaline finally draining out through his hooves into the stone. He looked out over the gorge, over the retreating gray shapes growing smaller in the distance, and felt something settle deep in his chest. The wolves were faster, stronger even, in open ground, but this was his mountain, and on the mountain he would always be king.